Hi, and welcome back to another Cooking with Chef Chelle video. I know it's been a while since I've cooked anything, and there are reasons for that, which I'll get into a little later. But I am back today, you guys, and I want to show you how to make an onion boil. Now, I know what you're thinking, an onion what? It's called an onion boil. So, first of all, let me go over our ingredients. I have an onion, because you definitely need that. I have 1 clove of garlic, fresh garlic, because I love that. And I'm going to garnish my plate with my tomato and some avocado. And then I have a stick of butter, not a whole stick, but I have my Old Bay. See, Old Bay for me is a catch-all. And then I'm going to be using some Morton's Nature Seasoning. It's a seasoning blend, which I love. And I'll be honest with y'all, this is not mine, this is my sister's, but what's left in here, I'm going to take home, okay? I have my garlic press. I have a fork. I have my knife. I have some aluminum foil here. And I have a plate that I'm going to put the onion on. So, and what else? Oh, I have my bowl. So let's jump right on in with getting this started. So first of all, we're going to take our knife and we are going to cut the ends of the onion off because nobody wants to eat that, right? So we're going to cut it off. And I was given strict instructions not to put it in the trash because my sister doesn't want her house smelling like onions. But here's a secret, y'all. It just smells like garlic already. So I'm gonna cut the ends off like this, and we will make this the top. And this is my little trash pile. And then what we're gonna do is take the knife. Oh, before I do that, y'all, this onion is burning my eyes. Good God. So before we do that, I have to set the scene. So let's say somebody calls you up and says, you know what, I'm looking for something really easy to do because I'm on a diet. You know, y'all know me, I'm starting diets all the time, but that's neither here nor there. And you say, okay, you know what, I got the perfect thing for you. You can do an onion boil. So having said that, let me give my disclaimer. I can't cook. I don't cook. And I'm not interested in learning. And people oftentimes ask me, you say that in your videos. Well, I really can't. Now, I can cook breakfast food. I can scramble some eggs. I can make some beautiful bacon. And Lord knows I make some beautiful toast. But don't ask me to make anything else outside of the stuff that I've done videos on already because I had to do a little studying to figure that out. So we're going to take our knife and we're going to core out the center here, make a little hole, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next, as soon as I can get this going, because it just does not want to cut. And y'all, this onion is burning my eyes. Something horrible. Now, I will say this, the type of onion, the type of onion that you use is up to you. You can use a Vidalia onion, you can use a white onion, you can use a yellow onion. It really doesn't matter. It's just whatever you have, use it. This is what I have, so this is why I'm using it. So I think we're almost there. Come on now, because we ain't trying to make this no all-day production. If I had an apple core, I could have used that, but obviously I don't. So I'm using this knife to carve out a hole here. And we're almost there. Jesus might be back before I'm done, but we're almost there. Come on now. Good God. Okay, ooh, we got it. So this is what it looks like when you carve. You see that hole right there in the center? So let me take my shavings and put it over here on my foil because this is gonna go in the trash. Now, if you want it, you could save this and use it for something else if you wanted to. But once I've done this, honey, the kitchen is shut down. I might be shut out because, like I said, my sister's house smells like onion and garlic, and I know she's gonna have a fit. So we have the center cut out, right? So next we're gonna take our butter, and we're gonna cut off some butter. Oops. And I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna cut 2 thin slices, and then I'm gonna cut them in half. And what we're gonna do is take the butter and put it down in the hole that I just created, like such. Okay, and just kind of, you know, you can shove it on down in there if you want to. Doesn't really matter. And then these 2 slices here, I'm just going to paste. Well, I guess I am pasting it, huh? On the top here because you want it nice and buttery. Y'all look at this. It's burning my eyes. I wish you could feel what I'm feeling because it's really burning. So anyway, so we have that done. And now, so we're gonna set that right there to the side. I'm gonna take my garlic, put it in my garlic press. And like I said, if you know me, then you know I love fresh garlic. So as we can get it in here right and close it up. Come on, Lord help me. Okay, here we go. There we go. So we're gonna take our garlic and press it over the bowl here. And bam, look at all this nice goodness. Okay, and then we'll open it up. And the skin that's left behind, we'll just take that and put it in our trash pile here. Put my garlic press in the sink. And then I'm going to cut off some more butter and add it into the bowl with the garlic. Let's add a little bit more. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that in just a moment. Now, the little bit that I have left, I'm going to take it home with me, y'all. And don't tell my sister I used her butter because I didn't bring any with me. So I'm going to take this home, and I might take another stick out the refrigerator. We'll see. And so we got the, now look at this, y'all. Hold on, let me, first of all, I want you to lean in as I come to you. And you see how we have the butter into the hole and I just smeared it around the top. So we're gonna put that there. And then, now as far as seasonings, let me just say this. Seasonings, you can use whatever you like. It does not matter to me. Whatever you have, use it. Now, I did not bring my garlic and onion powder, which is what I always use, and my Obey. I do have the Obey because I'm using fresh garlic. And my sister has this Morton's Nature seasoning. It's a seasoning blend, which I really love. So, like I said, I'm gonna take the rest of this home with me and I'm gonna buy me another one. And so what you're gonna do, I don't know why I twisted the top off, Lord help me. So what you're gonna do as we get the top back on, is you're gonna open it up and sprinkle some on top of, that might have been too much, on top of there, and you're gonna add a little bit into your bowl, okay? And then we are going to add some Obey on top of here. And then again, some into the bowl. Get a nice little heaping help. Now I didn't add any salt because I'll probably add some salt once I get ready to eat it. So, but if you want to add salt in there, like I said, the seasonings are whatever it is that you choose to put in there. It doesn't matter to me one bit. So what you have now is, look at this. Look at this. You have your butter and your seasonings on top, right? So let me step over to the microwave, and we have our butter in here. How much you use is up to you. Doesn't matter to me. I didn't measure it. If it looks right, go with it. And my seasonings, and we're gonna take it to the microwave for 30 seconds just to melt it. 30 seconds. So we're gonna melt that for 30 seconds. Let me get my dish rag. Wipe up the seasons off the counter here because we wanna clean as we go. Okay. And let me go get my melted butter. All right. Ooh, this is hot, y'all. All right, this bowl is good and hot. So, as you can see, or not, the butter is melted. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our aluminum foil here, and you are just simply going to put your onion on your aluminum foil. And you, well, my sister used these sheets, as you can see, which are very convenient. I have, just regular aluminum foil. So you want to put your aluminum foil here, and then you're going to take your melted butter And you're gonna pour it right on top of the onion with all of that garlic in it. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this smells good. So you pour all that on top. And what you have, oops, because I don't want to spill this. What you have is your onion inside of here. And then we're just gonna wrap it up. And because I don't have a whole sheet of foil, I'll put this one on top. And you just wrap it up like this. And all you do is just put it in the oven. Now, I will say this. I did this over the weekend. And I cooked mine for 35 minutes. You can cook it for 40 minutes. You can cook it for 45. Heck, you can cook it for an hour if you want to. How long you decide to cook it is your business and yours alone. It doesn't matter to me. I guess it all depends on the texture. I like a little crunch in mine because for me, that is where the magic happens. Now, what you would do next is take a cookie sheet. And y'all, this is my sister's cookie sheet, but she don't know it. I'm gonna take it. She's actually at the grocery store, so I'm gonna take this with me. Now, prior to doing this video, I already cooked one, and so it is still nice and hot. So we are going to transfer it onto this plate right here, and I'm gonna do the unveiling. But you would take this onion here, put it on your cookie sheet, and pop it in the oven, okay? Like I said, I cooked mine for 35 minutes. You can do 40 minutes, you can do 45 minutes, maybe you want an hour, depends on how you want the texture of your onion to be. I like the crunch because, yeah, I like the crunch. Okay, put that in the sink, and I don't want no sogginess in my mouth, okay? So, having said that, let us unveil the cooked onion. Y'all, look at all this butter that's coming out. And I don't want to get it on the countertop. It is good and buttery, y'all. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Michelle, that doesn't look like it's done. Like I said, again, how long you cook it will depend. It's not gonna work. Let me just take it out with my hand. And look at this, you guys. Watch this. Watch how I'm pouring this in here. All the juice that's left, you just pour it right over top of your onion. Look at that. And it's got a little brownness to it. But if you wanted to cook it longer, again, you certainly can do that, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is, before I dig into this and show you that how good it tastes, we're going to work on cutting up our tomatoes, because I love tomatoes and I love avocados. So we're just gonna cut off the end here, and then I'm gonna slice my tomato. Try to keep all your slices, you know, somewhat the same. And if you can't, then nobody's gonna come to arrest you. And again, it's all in how you want your stuff to be. And I'm gonna put my tomatoes around my plate here. And I don't want the little butt in, so we're gonna put that over there. And now I'm gonna work on this avocado, because it was getting kind of soft anyway. So it's a good thing that I was doing my video. And look how beautiful that looks inside. So I'm gonna take my avocado, slice it up. And I like to do mine in little chunks so I can make it last a little longer. And then I go around the edges of the edges of the skin, and just kind of carve it out. And then we're going to put it on the plate. I'll put this on the other side. And see, I need my sous chef here. My mom, she's at home, so that she can take my picture. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do that, so I can use it for my video. So again, just cut around the seed, and we're gonna go around the skin, carving it out. And don't judge me, I'm gonna eat the whole avocado because, like I said, I love me some avocado. And I'm loving that it's just coming right on out. Okay. Now we want to take the seed off the plate because nobody wants to eat the seed. Although, you know, you could replant this, I would imagine. All right, all right. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, you guys. This is it. This is it. Now, let me remove the stuff I'm done with. And I will wash this up in just a few minutes. Fold my napkin over because we're going to just reuse that. And I need to get some salt, so I'll be right back. And then we can taste it to see how good it is. Oh, I do need my knife. I forgot. Let me grab some salt while I'm over here. Trish, where is your salt? This is when you go to somebody else's house. Oh, here it is. And you gotta rummage through their cabinets looking for stuff. So we're gonna add a little salt. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Michelle, you didn't even try it. So what? I'm gonna put the salt on here because I want to. All right, let me dry my hands off, y'all. And it's time to jump on into this onion. Before I do that, let me show you the completed plated masterpiece. Look at that. Look at that. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to see if I can take a picture since I got to work by myself today. And I don't know that I'm actually going to be, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give you a close-up. Can y'all see that? Of my plate. There we go. And then that way I can do a screenshot from there and use it for my videos. This is what happens when you have to film by yourself, okay? But it's all right because we're going to make it work. Now, let's do the unveiling. Let's get into this onion right here and see how it tastes. Yo, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And the smoke is coming out because it's hot. This is what it looks like. Bon appetit. It's hot. No, I don't know what else to say. The butter is in here, the garlic is in here, and this seasoning blend is in here. It's in the house. This is good. I need somebody right now to get Reverend Al Sharpton on the phone because this is some good stuff. Y'all can't tell me nothing. So I need Chuck, I need Sharon, I need Antoine, I need Sharon, and I need my sister to get into this. Take some copious notes. Make sure you prepare it. Like I said, it's absolutely delicious. And yes, don't judge me because I don't judge you. I'm going to eat all of this on this plate because I didn't have lunch. I had a light breakfast, so this is going to be it for me. Now, I'm not going to hold you any longer because I want to get into my food. Try this. I will put the ingredients that I used in the description box. Now, again, your seasonings will depend completely up to you. You may have, now my sister has plenty of seasonings in the cabinet. I have plenty of seasonings at home, but I stick to what I like. I do like this. I will be buying this one. But in terms of seasonings, use what you like. You can't have too much. It's all about seasoning it to your taste. How long you cook it, like I said, depends on you. I like 35 minutes because I still have the crunch in the onion, and that's what I want because I don't like soggy stuff in my mouth. And that's why I do 35 minutes because it's still crunchy. And you can garnish it with whatever you like. I like tomatoes and avocado, so that's what I'm using. Now, When I go home, I will take this onion and put it in the oven, or I may save it for tomorrow and eat that one tomorrow. But this, you guys, is delicious. Don't knock it until you try it. Because I know what y'all thinking. Oh, Michelle, what the what? Don't knock it till you try it, okay? I was thinking the same thing when I first saw it being done. But having tasted it, it's absolutely delicious. And here's the other thing. Let me keep it real. I'm using a fork because I'm on camera. But when I hit that stop button, honey, I'm going all in with my hands, because you can pull this onion apart and eat it with your hands. But I'm going to act like I have some civilization to me and use the utensils. But as soon as I cut the video off, I'm going in, okay? Y'all, that's it. That's all I have. Thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to show you how to do something different. So we have to think outside the box. We're not going to go through 2025 knocking things that we haven't even tried. I told Chuck, this is for you, buddy. I'm going to make him some tofu steaks. I'll be doing cauliflower steaks in the next coming months, because I want you all to think outside the box, do something different, okay? Come on now, join me. And if you're having an event and you want me to come and prepare this for you, reach out. I'm probably not going to be available because I don't really cook. I just pretend to be a chef. That's because my mom and daddy told me I can be anything I want to be, and I said I'm a chef, and that's what it is. So whether you think so or not, it doesn't matter, because I think so, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that. Again, if you're new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you for joining me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. If there is something that you would like for me to try to cook, reach out, let me know. Now, here's the deal. It cannot have more than 4 ingredients, okay? And it can't be something that's too hard, because I don't really cook for real. I just make this stuff up. I saw a video. I'm probably missing a step or two, but it's all right, because it turned out good anyhow. So if it's something you like for me to cook, reach out and let me know. If it has more than 4 ingredients, don't let me know. But if it has 4 or less, reach out and I'll do my best to make it happen, okay? I love you all to the moon and back. You know the deal, and you definitely know the spiel. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about me or my cooking, honey, because we are here, all right? We are here to stay. Love you.